Hi guys, I'm back with another video. Today I'm gonna strictly focus on states of consciousness, your assumption, and the wish fulfilled, which is pretty much all the same thing because it's what you are dominantly sitting in. Even if you don't know what state you're in, I'm gonna help you realize so you can focus if you have a specific desire that you have wanted, have been working on, and maybe have been struggling to manifest it, bring it into your 3D. So first of all, I want to mention that you need to have the clear desire. So you need to decide what your desire is, what you feel as your desire. So if it is a person, you have to start to look at what you're putting your focus on. What are you believing and assuming inside about yourself, them, and the relationship? The way to get solidified in a state is to choose what you want your outcome to be and stay in that belief that it is already done. The way to get there is not really as important as staying in the state. And a lot of people talk a lot about affirmations, visualizations, scripting, all that. But those are just the tools to get you to the state. So the way to get there is not as important. You're going to choose what feels most natural to you. For me, I have to get into a meditative state and I have to feel, I have to visualize, because when I feel something as done, then my state is solid because it's feeling and I know it's done. And then I'm not looking into the 3D for any kind of validation. We're not looking at time. We're not looking at proof that it's working. We're not having an idea of how it can come and getting frustrated if it doesn't come the way we want it to. Your only job is to stay in the assumption, in the state that it's done. So for example, if it's a person that you're manifesting, a relationship, you have to realize that you are not manifesting them outwardly to come in, okay? You're going in and you're manifesting the solidified version of the relationship within, and you're staying in that energy, and then it comes and it finds you and you don't have to do anything else, okay? Unless it's guided action, such as, reacting from it coming in and you selecting that version that you want. So again, it's your desire first, then a technique such as affirmations, visualization, meditation, feeling. And if any doubts come in and try to distract you as you're getting into the state, or it tries to pull you out of the state, just realize that fear, doubt, lack, and all that is just lower vibrations. It's not coming from the I am soul consciousness that we have inside ourselves, okay? And once you get over that and you realize that those old, limiting beliefs, fears, beliefs, doubts, whatever it is, are not real, you can skip over that and stay in your state. And if you slip out of it, you know how to get back there quite quickly. And then you can use it for anything else you're manifesting as well. I'm going to draw a quick diagram because I want to explain consciousness so you can understand that nothing is really outside of us. The inner relationship is really what you're focusing on. You're not really focusing on any outward relationship. You're not trying to do something outwardly to someone, like get them to text you or get them to commit to you or get them to do something. You're working on your inner relationship of trust, faith, of knowing, of the wish fulfilled, of getting into that state. Because once you trust yourself and you know it's real, then you don't need to do anything, and you're going to start to realize that nothing is outside of you, okay? And then you get your power, and then you know how to get into that I am feeling state. So this is consciousness, okay? And this is you, this is your person, and these are just random other people. So you see how consciousness is one whole piece, okay? And you and your person and everyone else is connected to consciousness, which means we're not separate from each other at all, okay? So once you realize that, all you have to do is tap into consciousness, and you're tapping into everything, okay? You don't need to go outside yourself, because the only thing that's real and whole is consciousness. So when you put your consciousness on a specific assumption that you're in the relationship, you're in the contact with the person, you're their partner, or whatever it is that you want to have, that's your desire. You know that when you go within, you're tapping into them as well. They're not outside of you. They're not separate from you. Whatever you believe inside, in consciousness, is going to be reflected out. It's going to go from you into your consciousness to them, and then it's going to reflect into your reality. So when you get into your state and you know it's done, it's going to be a feeling of no longer looking, no longer desiring, because you don't really desire or want what you already have. And then you're going to know that your state, your assumption, your wish fulfilled is done. And you can just leave it alone, detach, whatever it is you want to say, because it's going to come in. And where it comes in and how it comes in is not part of your job to manifest, okay? Consciousness will bring it in the way that it's most natural, and I wouldn't even try to figure out how it will happen, because your mind isn't even going to be able to probably even have an idea of how it will come in. Your only job is to stay committed to that state, and you can use this for anything else too, like a specific house or a job or amount of money, and you have to stay in the state of it's already done. I already own such and such a house. I already have this amount of money. I already have this specific job. Everything is coming from within, inside of you, consciousness, and you're just gonna stay solidified in the state. If you waver and you come out of the state, that's fine. Just get back into it, okay? If you get triggered by the 3D, if something shows up that you think doesn't seem like it's making sense to go in the direction of your manifestation, that is resistance. Your job is not to judge what's going on, because everything is leading to your desired outcome. So you have to program yourself to just stay in the state. This is working out for me. Even if you think it looks negative, it is just the way that things have to line up for it to come to you, okay? So just to recap, we're gonna go within. We're going to find a way to get into a state, a feeling state, such as I am in this relationship already. This person and I are already together, or I already own this house, and you're gonna stay in that assumption until it comes, okay? And if you slip out of it, you know how to get back there. You use your visualizations, you take time, you go within. You don't start trying to do things in the 3D, because that's just gonna pull you out of the state even more and create more resistance. And it may make you think like, oh, this isn't working. Oh, look, these things are happening. Don't judge, because that's the ego, that's the logical mind. Just assume the state and stay committed, okay? That is what I want you to focus on, to get things to come to you quickly, and to know that it really isn't that complicated. It's just knowing that everything is from within.